Hi, I'm Gabe with Ultimate Water, and today we are going to discuss what happens when the water source to your Chlorine Genie is accidentally turned off. The Chlorine Genie requires a constant incoming fresh water source while the unit is on to function properly and maintain a valid warranty. If the Chlorine Genie is on while the water source is shut off, it can cause serious damage to the unit and emit chlorine gas. If you notice a strong chlorine gas smell coming from your Chlorine Genie, shut the unit off immediately before beginning to troubleshoot. If the Chlorine Genie has been on while the water source has been shut off, there is potential for damage to the Chlorine Genie producing cell. You will want to perform a few checks to ensure you can get the unit back up and running. First off, check the amperage. It is likely that there will be no amperage on the amp meter. This is because the cavity of the cell is flooded with sodium deposits due to high concentration of salt that is not diluted with the incoming water. The deposits will not allow the cell to conduct electricity, which will lead to lower and lower amperage as the deposits build up, ultimately leading to no amperage. If this is the case, once the unit has been refilled with water, you will need to acid wash the cell. Second, this same sodium can build up in a cathode line that goes from the cell housing to the 4-inch precipitation tank. Inspect the cathode tube inside the brine tank. Deposits or buildup is a visual indication that the cell needs to be removed and washed. For more information on this process, watch our video on how to inspect the cell. It is a quick and easy process and will give you an even better understanding of how the Chlorine Genie works. You won't know if the cell is burnt out until after you've washed the mesh plates and membrane to remove the sodium buildup, reinstall the cell, and turn the Chlorine Genie back on. Always perform the cell inspection before assuming the cell has been burnt out. Once the unit is back in working order and the cell has been thoroughly inspected and cleaned, you can turn the unit back on. If the unit begins creating chlorine again, you're good to go. But if the unit is not producing chlorine, please contact support to discuss your options. Hopefully you will catch the water shut off in time so that it doesn't do serious damage to the cell, as shutting off the water source to the Chlorine Genie voids the cell's warranty. A good practice is to label the hose bib or water source that attaches to the water input line so that kids, gardeners, pool maintenance personnel, and anyone around the area knows not to turn off the water. Thanks for watching.